Hey, what is going on, guys? John the Game Freak, and welcome back to the Real Talk Podcast, the most unprofessional podcast of the week. With me today, we have Andy, or Insomniac03. And MisterPayneS, he's coming in a little bit, should be a couple minutes from now. We had to do some recording and some stuff like that. And our guest, JordanGoesGaming, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, guys? It's Jordan. I run JordanGoesGaming, and I play a lot of Call of Duty, Battlefield, and soon to be Titanfall. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I figure there'll be a link to my channel down in the description. So I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so do you guys have any opening topics, or do you want to dig into my little list here?
I got a list. I don't know if you want to start with something on yours, or we can go with something on mine. I don't really care either way.
Go ahead, you're the guest.
All right. Let's see. We could start with what do we think about Titanfall? Is anybody interested in it? I know I am, extremely.
I think it would be the COD killer, but it is limited because it's only going to be for the Xbox One. Is it?
No, it's Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC. And I made a video about it, kind of talking about it being the COD killer, because I really think it could be, but I also don't know if they're screwing up actually only releasing it on Microsoft platforms. That's kind of my issue with it. So I don't know where it's going to fall, honestly. Like, I'm excited to play it, and I think a lot of people that own PS4s would be excited to play it, because I know my brother's getting one, and I know he's going to want to play it, but he's going to have to go back to the 360 to play it. So they're kind of boning themselves.
Insomniac.
Yeah, I really haven't checked out too much with Titanfall.
Really?
Oh.
It looks awesome.
If you there's some alpha gameplay that's been kind of like leaked, I guess, quote unquote. I don't think they really mind it being put out there, but I think it's gonna be a great game. Like, the mechs don't seem super overpowered. The soldiers can kill them pretty quick. It seems really, really well balanced, and I think they put a lot of work into it. And them being the the creators of Call of Duty 4, I mean, how much better can it get? I love Call of Duty 4. That was my favorite. I love COD 4.
I dropped 50 beans on my last video with Call of Duty 4 gameplay. But yeah, did you see the gameplay for Titanfall with the kind of like combat training mode?
I didn't see that. I was watching the leaks on Vimeo, like the actual gameplay leaks from people streaming it and uploading it and that kind of stuff. So I made a few videos about the creative classes and stuff like that, all the customizations and stuff, and the perks, or I guess they call them kits on there, but they look pretty good, honestly. I'm excited for it.
Real quick, John, what you were talking about earlier about Keemstar's network, ThatJuice, he just posted a link on Twitter. If you want to apply to ThatJuice, apply now, and he put a link on there. So
yeah, I already applied.
But see, I just don't know how that would work since I'm currently in. I more or less, you can say I just restarted my contract for.
I mean, are you locked in? Let's do a little bit of a network talk. Are you locked in right now?
I believe for a year, yeah.
If you didn't give 30 days notice to cancel your contract, then yeah, you're stuck it for another year.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on Keemstar's whole network thing, with him not having any requirements other than being entertaining, I don't see it getting very far, personally. I mean, because he could have people putting out really shitty content, and I see that going downhill for him quickly.
Well, I actually got another channel, because I used to be in a trolling group a couple years back, and some of us were thinking about restarting it, so I made a new channel for it, and that's actually the channel I was contemplating getting partnered with it. Because, I mean, like years ago, him and his buddies, they hooked us up with a 15,000 channel, or a sub-channel and all this other crap, but we had a bunch of bullshit that happened, but... So it's not like I'm exactly just a stranger, he kind of knows who I am, but...
Right, I'm kind of split on it, honestly. Like, I don't know if his network is going to be that good. And I'm going to start off and say I'm not the biggest Keemstar fan, just because it seems like he capitalizes on a lot of drama and just a lot of shit that doesn't really need to be out there, but he puts it out there anyways.
Yeah, I was kind of remembering back when he got banned by YouTube for a short period of time because he was selling partnerships.
Yes, I remember that happening. I've been on the YouTube scene for probably 4 or 5 years now.
He used to have a network, right?
No, he didn't have a network. He was partnered with Machinima or something, and he found an exploit to sell partnerships, I believe, and he was like selling it for $40 or $50 a pop.
I remember that. There was an exploit for a few different networks a while back, and you could get the CMN list or whatever it was, add yourself to it and email it in, and they would add you into their partnership.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to join because of the split is 80-20, but again, I don't want to really trust Keemstar if he could run the damn network because he doesn't want to hire much people either.
What's going to happen is he's going to offer 80-20 splits to a lot of people who don't put out a lot of good content. He's not going to make the money he needs to keep up with the people that are putting out content. And I see that network going under pretty quickly, honestly. I would steer clear of that.
Another thing was you're not really locked in. I think he said there was like a 90-day lock-in, and after that, you'd be free to leave if you wanted. No questions asked. So, I mean,
that seems great to some people. I mean, if that's what you want to go with, and that's your cup of tea, go for it. I like the idea of being with a network that's large enough to sustain itself. I don't know anything about his network, and it just getting off the ground, I would be very wary to go to it.
I'd say probably wait a little while, see what happens.
Yeah, if they accept me, I'm going to decline and just wait.
Yeah, I personally would. I don't know. If I was you, I would go with like a smaller network.
I was going to say, John, since you're thinking about going with them, even if it didn't work out, look at it this way: you'd be no worse off than you are now. So.
True.
Yeah, I mean, if the 90-day lock-in period is what it is, and you can leave right after that 90 days, I mean, you got 3 months with them, see how it works out, and if it does, good for you. If not, then maybe you could go to a network for maybe smaller YouTube channels. I'm not saying you're small or anything, but I mean, 200-300 subs, 400 subs isn't like
it's small.
a million.
Speaking of networks, the Machinima thing, I did a whole commentary about it. Do you guys know about it?
Yes.
I heard about
the whole Microsoft paying Machinima partners to promote the Xbox One. Yeah,
they're overreacting. Everyone's overreacting.
Personally, I think it's bullshit. Like, I don't think that Microsoft should be able to buy people like that. I mean, I know they have money and they're Microsoft and you're going to do what the fuck they tell you to do, but morally it's wrong. But if somebody came at me with, oh yeah, we'll pay you this much to promote this, fuck yeah, I want the extra money. I could use the extra money.
Here's the thing, like Activision and whatnot will pay some of these bigger YouTubers to promote their games too. So it's like nobody's going after them for doing that kind of stuff, but they're going after the bigger guy, Microsoft, for it. It's like
the way that I see it,
a difference there. Or?
Yeah, and I see what you're saying. I personally think that when somebody's promoting a video game, that's a $60 investment. When somebody's promoting an Xbox One, that's a $500 investment.
Yeah.
And I see a larger problem with somebody dropping $500. I mean, that's a decent amount of money. I mean, I work at a fucking grocery store, stocking shelves, and I make $500 every 2-3 weeks. Like, that's a lot of money for me.
I make enough to buy a couple Xboxes each check, like at least 1.5 each check. I mean, a week, and I'm not even getting the Xbox One right now because
he's breaking bank.
It just came out, and what I always do, I always wait a while when a new console comes out before I even think about getting it, because you know there's always going to be bugs and whatnot. When 360 first came out, I still had a regular Xbox for over a year before I got a 360.
I think that's kind of the way we did it, but we had a PS2, and we ended up getting the Xbox 360 Elite, actually the day it was released. We got the Elite system, and I guess by that time they kind of worked out their bugs, so, and we haven't had any problems with it. I mean, we've had it fucking 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's my thing with it. Like, if you're promoting a $60 game, that's fine, because $60 is $60. I mean, if you have that idea to go spend it on a game, go for it. But $500 is a much larger chunk of money.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I talked about this in my, sorry to interrupt you, but I talked about it in my commentary, but it's evil to buy someone's opinion. Someone that you're not going to buy the opinion of is Boogie298. But it is evil, but once again, it's business, it's evil, corporations everywhere, it's just business.
And I understand that aspect of it, and I feel like, how do I put this correctly? I just think that a lot of the gamers are like teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, people that aren't exactly like super duper crazy old, but they don't make that much money. I mean, I know you said that you make a decent amount of money, Insomniac, and that you've got a good job.
Yeah.
But if you've got a 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old who hasn't finished school and they're going to go out and spend money on this, it's kind of evil to go around and say, yeah, buy this console, but what if you're not happy with it? You could save the extra $100 and get a PS4. And the PS4, I feel like, is more steered towards gaming, and the Xbox One is really more steered towards a family environment, like sitting in your living room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where that bothers me, because it's not even really a focused gaming console anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to be like a whole entertainment kind of system instead of just
Yeah, they're trying.
gaming.
I mean, they have. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, go ahead.
But they have like the cable pass-throughs and the HDMI pass-throughs to support the TV, and they have guides and stuff like that, and network subscriptions you can buy from them, like for NFL Network and all that kind of stuff. And they stream it in 1080p, which is what people look for when they watch TV.
Yeah.
But when you game, I mean, you're going to want a good gaming experience, and that's the thing I worry about with buying an Xbox One, because I've seen a lot of stuff in comparison that the games on Xbox One are upscaled to 1080p, but the PS4 is true 1080p. So if you want a really good gaming experience, I see the PS4 being a much better buy for $100 less.
Well, there was also an issue with the Xbox One. I was watching, I don't know if you guys know Glockshot 420 or Vibration NC.
No.
Well, they started a new podcast of their own, Last Stand podcast, and I was watching last week or the week before, and they were talking about there was a rumor going on that like the CPUs were exploding in the Xbox Ones, and some white creamy shit was coming out the Xbox.
Whoa! White creamy shit.
That's the way they phrased it. They said white creamy stuff was coming out of the top of the Xbox because like the CPUs would get too hot and explode.
How could
I
that
think
be?
these people are doing it wrong.
And
It's the most,
something was more or less something was coming out of the Xbox.
It's the most vented freaking console on the market right now.
Yeah, you seen like there's vents everywhere. How do you
At the
overheat
external
the fucking
power
processor?
brick. Not like the PS4, which has the internal
Well,
power.
see, you gotta look at the
supply.
360 when it came out. How many people had Red Ring of Death not too long after it came out, too?
That is true.
We just, there's that's why I said I'm not gonna buy it for a while. Let
I
them work
think
out
what
all
it
their
is.
bugs and glitches and shit. And
I think it's a very well ventilated console, but I don't think that they have the fans and cooling needed to actually run it continuously. I mean, they have 2 exhaust fans at the back from what I've seen. I don't think they have one on the top.
I hate to cut in, John. I just seen on Twitter you got approved.
I got approved?
Yeah,
Wait.
it
Who
says
tweeted
DM,
about me?
DM for Juice. You got to direct message the account ThatJuice.
I cannot go to fucking Twitter right now
I don't know if
because
you can see this. Can you see that at all?
I cannot, and I don't want to mess up the recording.
Yeah, I would deal with it after the show.
Yeah, I'll check that later. But I am gonna most likely decline it. I just want to see what happens.
Let me see. I don't know. Come on,
Yeah,
camera.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Focus, camera.
Back it up a little bit more. It's focusing slowly.
Yeah. Come on, damn it.
I'm squinting like an old person.
It's too damn bright. What the hell?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
But yeah, it says ThatJuice. Because I got notifications for when they tweet something, and it says the real John approved. DM for Juice.
Apparently, I'm entertaining, so fuck yeah, I just made my day at least. And this stupid window.
Hey,
keeps
as long as
popping
you're
up.
entertaining, you're good.
Yeah, nice compliment there. Thank you. Yay.
I don't know. I think Keemstar's accepting everybody that's applying it right off the bat. Not to shit on your parade, but...
So did you actually go to the link and apply, or?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
basic. You just put in your YouTube and that's it. New topic?
Yeah, we kind of went from Titanfall to fucking Xbox One
We're-
and Machinima
we're on,
buying shit.
We were on consoles. Do you want to go to, I don't know much about this, but Nintendo completely flopped with their Wii U, and there's these theories about the Nintendo going to make a Nintendo Fusion, which is a handheld console, which is...
Well, no, there's going to be a handheld and a base console. There's going to be 2.
Then
Oh, so
isn't
it's going to be
that-
like another Wii U. Huzzah!
Yeah, is that like
Well,
Wii U?
fuck are
I
they
think
getting
the
at?
idea they're trying to do is kind of go back to what they used to be about, like, the NES and the Super Nintendo and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Like
but those are good consoles.
I think that's where this one is going to be more focused, rather, because, the Wii U is kind of, like, bombing right now, so...
Fucking Nintendo 64 is better than the Wii U.
I mean, come
So
on.
are we going to be playing Mario Brothers in 1080p? Is this what's going to happen here?
I was actually
old-
thinking about finding a regular Nintendo and recording gameplay from Super Mario Brothers and whatnot. Because I have all the games. Like my daughter's mom, she has all my games because she's got a Nintendo. Because I don't have a system, but I still have all the Marios. I have Tetris, Ninja Turtles. I have all my games still.
I remember playing fucking Donkey Kong, rolling barrels and shit.
Hell, this will make me feel a little old, but I remember when the Nintendo first came out in like late 80s, early 90s.
Holy
like, really
shit.
early.
I was born in 94. Like, this is...
I mean, come on. I was born in 85. I remember playing on Atari before it came out. I was like...
That's fucking dinosaur shit too.
I was like 3 or 4 when the Nintendo NES came out. Okay? And I'm going to be 29 in a month.
Damn.
So that'll tell you how old I am.
Best console though, N64. I remember that shit. 3.5 years old, staying up at 3 in the morning.
Oh. They just put another thing. It says before we close down for the night, get that juice, and it has the link.
Get that juice. I will. Well,
I heard that, and all I thought of was get them Jews.
Oh yeah.
That's a weird name though. That juice.
You know.
Yeah,
I was wondering. I know DJ and them. They got their old channel Halo A-Holes back. Have they done anything on that recently?
I don't follow them religiously, so I couldn't tell you. But when it comes to Keem, I just put my face in my hands and go about my day.
And he wants his own studio now, so instead of just like reporting on drama on the gaming YouTube scene, he's gonna do it to like the world, like celebrities and all that shit.
Well, see, he's
Justin Bieber arrested incoming.
He's got a pretty good setup though right now that he's got for the back.
He does have a good setup. I like his setup.
Screw the setup. Let's talk about the Biebs.
Oh goddamn! Why did I do this?
I follow the hundreds of other people that say deport that little bastard back to Canada.
No, what pisses me off is we support Bieber. If this kid kills someone, people will still be on his fucking asshole.
And I seen a picture somebody posted on Facebook earlier. They showed a picture of someone with a bloody wrist, so someone might be bringing back the cut for Bieber thing again.
Oh my god, that was... What?
I mean, the picture might have been fake, because the blood was kind of bubbled up on the arm, so it looked like it was a little fake. But still, I mean, that was retarded back then. All these girls, cut for Bieber, cut for Bieber. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That was...
Here, my daughter's 10 years old, okay? She liked Justin Bieber for like 3 months, and now she hates his fucking guts. And I'm glad.
I believe it.
She has a backpack that we bought her for school like 2 years ago. Within a month or two, she didn't want the backpack no more. She took her crayons and markers and colored all over his face. I mean, she took a magazine and ripped it in a million pieces when she found out he was with Selena Gomez. Come on.
If you don't know, he got arrested for DUI, and then they posted a $2,500 bond, which is like a penny to his ass.
Actually, he was arrested. Well, he was drunk. He was high.
And drag
He was
racing.
street racing.
Yeah.
A Lamborghini versus a Ferrari. And the kicker is he had 2 SUVs blocking traffic so that they could drag race.
His dad was helping block traffic.
Was it his dad?
His dad, yes.
Holy shit!
And his dad was partying with him a couple hours before that whole situation.
Did you guys hear about the unofficial police escort they got from strip clubs to strip club?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I just hate this kid so much.
Did you also hear that he actually has the same lawyer as?
Oh great, Payne is here. Payne, the one that freaking supports Justin Bieber. Get your mic on right now.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we're gonna shit on your parade.
He has the same lawyer as Michael Jackson, and he actually pulled a Michael Jackson when he was outside the courthouse. Stood on top of one of the cars and was waving to people.
Michael Jackson. He could have killed someone.
Wow,
and then what?
Would you look at this?
Justin Bieber, what do you think?
Wow. Fuck. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right, YOLO. Let me hear y'all's opinions first.
I think he's a fucking jackass.
All right.
He could have killed someone.
Pretty candid. All right. Pretty true.
I would probably put my fist through his face.
Terrible
I think
role
that's
model.
rape. You're literally shoving your throat and are you? All right, don't take it the wrong way. That's a pretty homosexual act, Andy.
Wait. Sticking my
How
fist?
is putting your fist through his face homosexual in any way,
I'm
shape, or
assuming
form?
by putting your fist through his face, there's a little bit of like forcing it down his throat and probably making him gag on it.
I'm not talking about skull fucking the little bastard. I'm talking about punching him in the face.
Whoever does that will be praised as freaking the second coming of Jesus.
If he was talking about like fisting him, maybe that would be a little homosexual. But I don't think anything he said.
Oh, there's a radio station here in Metro Detroit where I'm from, and they actually, one guy said he used to have Justin Bieber on his iPod, because, you know, he's been on their show a couple times in the morning. He said the first song he was listening to when he turned on his iPod was from Justin Bieber, and it was like, "Can I Be Your Boyfriend" or whatever. And he's in jail, so how ironic is that? He said that's going to be his theme song in jail, "Can I Be Your Boyfriend."
Well, I mean, he got out, like, what, a couple of hours later?
Less than 24 hours later, he just threw down. It was 25. Was it 2,500 or 25,000? From what I remember, it was 25,000.
I thought it was 25,000, but then people apparently slapped me down and said no, it's 2,500.
Because they listed off how much each charge was, and it wasn't all that much. So, and the least amount was the one about not having a driver's license, which is only.
He had that shit in his pocket.
I'm just saying, Justin, I know you're watching from wherever you are right now. I know you're listening to my words because we speak all the time.
Yes, he listens to the Real Talk podcast.
I want to thank you for getting arrested because I did a video that's now going to it's going viral right now with a friend who impersonates you better than you can impersonate yourself.
That video sucked.
And it's going viral right now. You can check it.
I like the shirt that Phil DeFranco had in his last video. I think it said something about free Bieber, and then below it said something along the lines of "just kidding, he's a douchebag" or something like that.
I mean, if he kills
about sums it up.
People will still back him up. Oh, and by the way, Payne, Jordan, Payne.
Yep. Oh, what's up?
But yeah, that little bastard needs to go back to Canada and never come back.
Where's the chat in this mug?
I mean,
there it is.
I think they.
He is one of the.
They should send him to Alcatraz. Let him deal with them there.
Justin Bieber is one of the bad things that came out of YouTube. I mean, yeah, YouTube is kind of crap.
Oh, how dare you!
But he is the worst thing to come from YouTube.
Yes.
Hey, at least Rebecca Black is redeeming herself with that Friday disaster. You know.
Now it's Saturday. Each year she's going to come out with a different day of the week.
She's making Sunday now.
That song is actually a lot better than Friday. That song is pretty good.
Thursday is Friday.
Personally, I enjoyed Friday. If we're going to talk about that, I enjoyed the Friday song. It was just so upbeat. I was always like, all right, whatever.
Okay,
it is Friday.
Kind of planned.
She's right.
Friday. It cheers me up a little bit.
I'll actually admit she's not too bad looking now that she's.
Okay, I think we're getting on the nods.
She's gotten fat.
Isn't she like? She's got fat. Oh my god.
No, she's gotten really.
That is the misconception with some people. They see a woman that's got a little bit of curves, and they say, "Oh, she's fat." No, she's not fat. No, she's just average.
I mean, I like something to grab too, but that's too fat for me.
I don't need
bones. Make the rocking world go round, John.
You know what? There's a saying out there. God. It says, "Dogs like bones. Real men like meat." And that doesn't mean fat. That just means.
I'm sorry.
Real men like
being fair here. I looked up pictures of her from Friday and one from Saturday, and I will admit that she's got a little bit more skin.
She has gotten bigger.
She got bigger, but it's not an ugly bigger. It's a normal bigger. Like she
more
grew
filled
up.
Out. It's, she got over that puberty mark and she filled out.
Yes, I mean I don't need a girl with bones. Like I mean I'm not like fucking skin and bones. I can't do it.
You get somebody that skinny, it's like. If you get to the point where you're gonna hit it, you're gonna go on one side, come out the other. That's my opinion.
You see the pile of bones in the corner? That's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't need bones.
Yeah.
I don't need bones. Family Guy where Peter lost his.
You can have your skin and bones chick and have fun grabbing your dick coming out of her ass when you're hitting.
Whoa! We're already Jesus.
Getting wings of redemption up in here. No filter.
I'm the racist lefty. We'll go with that.
John, I know you saw my comment on his video. You know that I'm right about that, though.
Oh, fuck off. You said he wasn't going to get a free trainer. Fuck you.
No. I'm right about every time he says motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Motherfucker.
That's funny. Motherfucker?
You can look it up, motherfucker.
Well, see, you can't really say I'm kind of like Wings of Redemption because I don't have a rifle sitting behind me.
You do not, but you do have a zombies thing.
You do. Wings of Redemption has a rifle sitting behind him at all times.
Andy, do you have a pistol right next to you?
Yeah, I think he's got a pistol next to him and a shotgun behind him. I don't think it's a rifle.
Oh god, please don't pull out a weapon because then I have to do the dolphin dive.
You still didn't do one from last time.
You were leaving your freaking phone.
Yeah, my phone did kind of cut that episode short.
Oh, you're talking about episode 11?
Yep.
Yeah.
I watched that one. I watched it today. I was trying to get acquainted with the show.
You know, it was going good too, and then my phone just like, I don't know, it was
Yeah.
charging, but the Hangout was just
going
killing my
good.
battery. It just wasn't
Yeah.
helping.
If you're streaming on your phone
John,
and trying to
check
charge,
the
it does not
link.
work.
I mean, it like dropped a bunch. Like at one point, it was like
That was
50%,
uploaded.
and
That
it
was
dropped
uploaded
to
like
like
4 hours
2.
ago.
I wouldn't check the link.
If you
it'll
if
go
you
to a
look up
different page.
Justin Bieber arrested DUI, the video me and my friend made is the top
Who's the video? Who has the video? Is it on your channel or your friend's channel?
No, it's on a community channel.
Video
they
games.
asked- Yeah. that
So
they
we've got a
asked-
community behind this now.
That is
Why?
$1 million. I mean, $1 million.
It's a,
million
it's a
sub.
1.4 million sub channel, and it's going super freaking ham in the paint, son.
You just hit 5,000, by the way.
Yeah, YOLO.
It's over 5,000.
Yeah, it's over 5,000.
Hell, I can't even barely reach 400. Shit.
I'm 2 off of 250, and I got a giveaway going on at 250. So if anybody out there wants to hook that up, that'd be cool.
Gamma, sponsor this show. Gamma Labs, please. I want your shit.
The only
I just
boost,
ordered like $60 worth of shit from you guys.
the only boost I've recently had was from all that Ryan Twin 20 crap. I put up a couple of videos and gained like 50 subs, and then it just kind of.
I did
I
too,
don't know
actually.
why you're not making a video about Justin Bieber. You gotta capitalize on that.
Justin Bieber's a fucking queer. Can we
You
just
gotta
drop that?
capitalize on the subject. It
I
doesn't
wouldn't.
matter.
He's not
I
even
can't-
worth capitalizing on.
I
Oh, how
capitalized
dare
on the
you?
Machinima
How
thing.
dare you?
I capitalized on the Machinima.
Yeah, but that was like a week later.
You know what? I've been contemplating
Motherfucker, I
this.
was
I should
sick.
just do a video just bashing Justin Bieber and have all those little faggots come to my channel and just, you know, can you imagine the views that would get if all those little believers started commenting?
You know
I'm
what?
just telling you, my most
I
famous
mean, I would
video
have
is
10,000 views in a day.
is like a 140,000 view video of Justin Bieber, like a shitty video about Justin Bieber playing a video game. So
I
I'm
might
just
do
saying.
this. I might do this.
That'd be
I'm
a
willing
good
to
thing
do
to
this.
put his name in
I'm
the
willing to do
title.
this. I might make a video of me cutting myself.
Whoa,
Cut
whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
kill
whoa, whoa!
Bieber.
Hey, man,
Cut
Gold Star.
to kill Bieber.
but I don't think YouTube will.
Cut
allow
to
that.
kill Bieber. I believe
No, it's
a lot of
YouTube
people
allows-
would go.
YouTube allows childbirth. You can't cut yourself on YouTube. Something's wrong.
Well, see, that's considered education.
Hashtag booze for Bieber.
Oh,
If a
God.
video is classified as education, they'll allow it.
All right, well then do a how to cut yourself for Justin Bieber. There you
Yes, there we go.
go. Subs and views. Subscribe
Votes
today.
and no's.
You know what?
So,
YouTube might actually
tips and
allow
tricks.
that because they see the disgrace that they helped produce in the beginning.
No, they won't.
They'll say, hey, this is
Alright.
one of the bad things that came out of YouTube. You know, have your fun.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's actually where he got his start, right here on YouTube. So
I heard you mention that you got a boost out of the Ryan Twin 20 whole
yeah,
fiasco.
I did a couple videos of that, and I started getting, like, I got like 50 or so subs out of it, actually.
I made a video about it as well. It fucking went off. I think it ended up at like 900 views, 62 likes, and 13 dislikes, and a bunch of comments talking about how big of an asshole he is.
Well, I think
Because I posted it on the PK subreddit.
most of the views that I got, I think they were, in the subs, I think they were Woody subscribers.
Yeah, I put mine on the PK subreddit,
At
and I think a
first.
lot of them were from that.
Let me see.
At first, Woody was in the wrong, because, I mean, let's say I make a promo video saying, oh my god, this Real Talk podcast was great. We had a Jordan here, and then later I go on Reddit and start bashing him. He was a fucking douchebag. Woody did that. He posted it on Reddit because he saw his subscribers hating on him. He's like, oh my god, I was wrong. My
my,
subscribers hate it. I have to be on their side.
My Ryan Twin 20 video is pushing 3,300 views right now.
You know, I actually met Woody's gamer tag, like in real life. Like, I went to his house and met him.
Oh, damn, sweet.
Yeah, that video got almost 2,000 views. He's actually a pretty cool dude to just sit and talk to. Like, we
You know,
just
I
chopped,
thought I
me, him, and Colin
recognized-
chilled outside.
Didn't he like show a picture of you or something standing with him or something in the video?
No, I don't think that was me, but he did mention me on one of his Twitch streams.
I was gonna say I think I thought your name was a little familiar.
Unless you saw it floating around, like the video-wise, you might have seen my name there. I don't know. Because the video, it got pretty big for, I mean, it only got big for like 2 to 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah.
But it was out there. But I think it's sitting at like 1,900 views pretty comfortably and a couple hundred likes. And I've got, I gained a lot of subs off of that. Like, I've had a few videos really hit well. Like I put one up about the Steambox. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but it's pushing 1,000 views right now. It's at 996.
It seems like every time I make a video about something controversial or I'm making fun of somebody that's bigger than me, that's where I get my views from. I do a regular video, I get like maybe now at this point I'll get maybe like 50, 60, maybe 100 views. But like if I just start talking shit about some bigger YouTuber, I get all his people coming over and I get tons of views.
You get all their haters watching you.
Yeah.
And then you have their fanboys that come and watch too, and then they shit on you.
And I always remember a quote that Duranker told me a long time ago. He said, you know, a hater is just another view. Simply put. I mean, you see all these people that let these haters get to him like wings. Like he starts bitching about all these haters. Well, think about it. You're banking off of them.
Well, if you put it this way, haters run ad block. Haters run ad block. That's how that goes.
Oh, I'm sure there's some of them that are too stupid to run ad block.
There are some of them.
Fuck.
What are you fucking?
I run ad block. Don't hit me.
Battlefield 4's greatest game of all time.
You run ad block now, do you?
Yes. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
All right, we're gonna go to his house. We're gonna egg his house, then we're gonna beat him with a sock full of butter.
I'll take it off.
Hey, and he can't defend himself either, because remember, Chicago's got some of the strictest gun laws in the country.
Hey, I got this. I got quick weapon. I got this dildo-looking tripod I can hit you with.
They are a May issue state, I believe, not shadow.
Those look like anal beads.
Those are that's an anal bead rod. I don't know.
Yes, anal bead rods over here.
That's an anal pod, not a tripod or whatever.
That's why he started doing the dolphin dives. He's got it sitting in the middle of his bed, and when he jumps on his bed...
fuck you.
Ooh, jeez.
Are you gonna fuck him with the anal beads?
God, I hope not.
No. Fuck.
One, I don't swing that way, and two, I'm not a pedophile.
Really? Because you were saying you would do Friday Girl.
Hey, she's like what, 18 or 19 now?
Yeah, she's legal.
Exactly.
The rule is
Might want to check that.
the rule is half your age plus 7.
Hey, I didn't even say Miley Cyrus was kind of cute until she turned 18. So
half your age plus 7.
Yes,
Do the math
Eddie.
right
Half his
now.
age plus 7 is still pretty close.
in reality, I wouldn't go after anyone less than 21 because I'm not buying alcohol for minors. So
Andy, what's
that's
the
the thing.
number? He's a pedo. Half your age plus 7. What is it, Andy? I need to know right now.
Yeah, I'm terrible with math.
I don't remember how old he is, so I would do it for you, but I'm just not.
I'll be 29 next month.
Alright, so let's see, 14
What?
plus 7, 21. That's
There
exactly
you
what
go.
you just
There
said.
you go.
No, let's just consider
at him.
29 right now. He's like, fuck yeah, I can do it. 21.
Alright, then 21 and a half, because that doesn't split equally.
Yeah, you pedo.
Hey, if
I
you can,
still-
if you can legally buy your own alcohol, you're good to go, and that doesn't count Canada either. Because you can buy
Or
alcohol.
Germany,
at 19.
because they're like 16.
Yeah. Okay, in America, you got to be an American.
Okay, so we're going for American and 21.
No, you know what? You could be a British chick that's living in America. I'll go there. As long as you're living
Okay.
in this country.
So as long as this country's rules apply to you,
Yes.
you're good to go.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the worst show ever. Slip hammer.
What are you
But you do
talking-
remember the age of consent is 16, but I wouldn't go
Yes.
that far.
Oh,
I would
no.
not go that
No,
far.
the age of consent, that's where things get a little bit touchy. The age of consent is 16, but that only gives you a 4-year leeway until they're 18.
Yeah.
Because if you're 16 and you fuck a 21-year-old, if
Good
the
for
chick's
you.
16 and you're 21, you would go to jail.
No.
But if you're 16 and you fuck a 21, you're a boss.
Dude, yeah, that's go you.
I guess I'm a boss then, because my ex was 21 when I was 16, so.
Oh, wow.
Let me change this picture.
And,
Let's give him a round of applause.
well, don't go too far, because I got her pregnant when I was 17.
Oh, bars.
Fuck.
Man down.
Well,
Man
it
down.
was like a week or two before
The
my
fact
18th
of
birthday.
the day.
So I was almost 18.
Exposed.
Yeah, okay. Still, that makes her a pedophile, but we're not gonna... I don't want to go there.
Please, new topic. Please, new topic.
Hey,
All right, Payne speed round.
No.
Oh, shit.
No, because I got...
I would do a speed round personally if
Okay.
you guys have any questions. I would do it just because I'm a fucking
I,
guest.
I,
I, don't
I
care.
will. Yeah.
You guys
I'm
really-
down to answer anything or anywho or any baba. I didn't know what that was. Any baba, whatever.
Any Baba? I think you meant anybody, but alright.
Nah, it's just
what
going
is
with
he,
it.
Muslim
Any
now?
baba.
Alibaba.
Matt Damon.
Matt, what the fuck?
Matt
Okay.
Damon, what?
Y'all haven't seen Team America World Police?
No.
No.
Oh, how dare you? Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
So are we looking for a new topic, or...
Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer to make the next COD.
Oh.
And he's like,
He
fuck
was,
that.
he was angry about Sledgehammer making the next COD. He just said, fuck it, I'm
he's
out.
like, fuck that.
That was his thoughts on the Sledgehammer issue.
But yeah, Sledgehammer, go ahead.
That was actually what I was about to bring up, was Treyarch's not making the next Call of Duty. Oh, look who's back. Did you
He's
get
like
over your
fucking
anger?
The prodigal son has returned home. Alright, what?
Sledgehammer making the next COD. Your thoughts?
It's gonna be terrible.
What are you talking about?
They helped make
What?
MW 3, so...
Anything that's not a Treyarch game, I can give two shits and a fuck less.
Wait,
So,
wait, you wouldn't even give it a chance?
No.
But what if
I mean,
Why?
I'll buy it
what if it
because I have
turns out
no
to be
choice.
better than Treyarch's?
Well,
product?
then, good for them. Good for
Oh, are
them.
you just-
If
are you mad there's no
I-
zombies?
I could honestly, zombies, like I could play it, but eventually, like my brain will just turn off, and I just sink into my
Zombies
chair.
is
And I,
Treyarch's only selling point.
All I gotta
Zombies
say is
their only
fuck
selling-
Extinction. Fuck Extinction. That shit is so fucking boring.
You know, I was
Yeah.
watching a Fisticuffs video earlier, and I actually haven't downloaded it because, like I said before, I didn't have internet for a week. But is there some kind of aliens thing that's supposed to be similar to
Extinction.
zombies?
Yes, that's Extinction.
And he was talking about how stupid it was.
it's like Spec Ops was aliens.
Yeah, and you like level up, and there's actually prestiges to this one. It's really like you go to level 30, you prestige. You go to level
Yeah.
30, you prestige, and each time you prestige, the game gets harder and harder.
Oh,
Which, like, I wouldn't even begin to put my time and effort into that.
that just seems like a
Yeah.
knockoff of zombies, pretty much.
Exactly, but I don't know. I personally don't have an issue with Sledgehammer making the next Call of Duty because they've helped. They've helped on every Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3. So that means that they helped with your Black Ops 2 from Treyarch.
Yep.
They helped with
But-
Ghost.
But it was Treyarch and Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer helped them. All right.
But
Beautiful
that doesn't mean
game.
Sledgehammer can't do it by themselves.
Now here's
Because
something.
you don't know.
Here's something for you to think about, Payne. What if
Mhm.
Sledgehammer produced most of it and Treyarch just put their name on it?
Exactly.
That's
the
not
thing
what
is,
happened,
you don't know. How do you give me proof here? How do you know exactly how much work each developer put into it?
I can't fully
Exactly.
explain that, but I don't
I mean,
know.
hell,
David
Treyarch-
Vonderhaar is God.
Here, look
I
at it
don't know
this way:
what to tell you.
Treyarch. What if they had no involvement
Hell
other
no.
than as support, and it's all a Sledgehammer game strictly, and Treyarch just slapped their name on it?
Listen here. All right, listen here. All right, about to get Dr.
Let's
Phil
get
up
right into this. Fucking Keemstar. over here.
I
No,
have
that
not.
is so
I've
annoying when he
loved
does that.
every Treyarch Call of Duty. I've loved every aspect of it. Every Infinity Ward except for one Call of Duty, I hated with a burning passion. I think it
Call
should
of
die
Duty
in
4.
fire.
Call of Duty 4.
Hey,
Best
what's wrong with Call of Duty 4?
I
No,
love
it's
Call of
good.
Duty 4.
That is
No, I like Call of Duty 4, but if it was released today, it would totally suck ass.
That's actually the
I-
one I'm playing right now
Yeah.
because I just hate Ghost. I hate it.
Yeah,
Get on my
Ghost
level.
is
I'm the
not
fucking uncrowned king of COD 4.
How dare you?
Face me,
But-
1v1.
Can I make a point here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you look at Black Ops and then Black Ops 2, when Sledgehammer was helping them and when they weren't, look at the differences between the two games. I didn't like Black Ops nearly as much as I like Black Ops 2.
whenever they made Black Ops 1, they were using the same specs of the engine whenever they made World at War.
You
and
know that
then-
they're still using the same engine, correct?
I know it's the same engine, but like then they, made adjustments to it.
Black Ops 1 multiplayer sucked ass.
How
Exactly.
dare
In my opinion,
Oh!
in my opinion. Black Ops 2 is way better.
Black Ops 2 is much better than Black Ops. So, with the addition of the second developer being Sledgehammer, how do you know who did what? Because
I can't believe you
the
just...
multiplayer was so much different.
I said it. Bring the
I
hate.
can't believe you
The
just...
multiplayer was so much better in Black Ops 2 than Black Ops 1. So,
Oh yeah.
prove to me that Sledgehammer didn't have a hand in that. Because personally, I think that they will make a great game.
I'm just
And
saying.
I would honestly give it a chance
if
because
it's
it's going to be different.
MW4, I'll give it a chance, but I'll have low expectations.
I don't even think. Are you sure it's going to be called MW4?
I'm just...
Modern Warfare is
I-
Infinity.
I would if
Well,
I
see,
had
that's why they didn't call
if I
this
had
latest one
if
Modern
my
Warfare
if my
4.
opinion was worth a dollar amount, I would put my credibility on the fact that they would make an MW4 because what else are they going to do? They're not going to start a whole new series.
But
They could.
Why
if
wouldn't
you
they?
if
They're
you
a
were
new
to follow
developer.
the trend, technically Ghost should have been Modern Warfare 4.
Yes.
But they didn't
Modern
want
Warfare 3, the storyline ended.
they didn't want to get it confused with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That's why they didn't call it Modern Warfare 4.
So,
Ghost is the worst story of all time.
yes, Ghost is horrible. I hated that game. I bought it, was excited for it, played it 2 weeks, bought Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
That went.
I got Battlefield 4. I just haven't played it much. I mean, hell, I'm usually big on Halo, and I haven't even played that in a long time.
Halo 2 was the best Halo ever made. I don't care what anybody
I
says.
know. I hate.
Halo.
I wish that was still like the servers were still up. I'd go on that. All
Yeah,
the
no,
time.
Halo 3, I enjoyed that actually. I mean, it was good. It
I
wasn't.
played it earlier today.
Halo 3 is actually what helped fuel the trolling group I was in.
My
'cause
first
that's where we made
360
our
game.
videos was on Halo because we were kind of following that whole FAG style.
Yeah.
And we actually did well on that. I mean, that's why we're thinking about bringing the group back because
Right.
it was good. I mean, shit, I grew a lot faster doing that than I do my own shit. But I mean, even then, back then, 10,000 subs was a big monumental achievement on YouTube versus a million now.
But you have to look at it. That's a completely different demographic from gaming commentaries and videos.
Yeah, I mean, the recent
'Cause, I
video
mean,
I just did, I was talking about the fact that back in 2010, when we were doing that kind of stuff, you didn't have a gaming channel that was most subscribed on YouTube. Most subscribed was Ray William Johnson for quite a few
Exactly.
years. And now you see what PewDiePie is most subscribed with like
Okay, can we talk about PewDiePie real quick?
he's got what, like 4 or 5 million or
No,
subscribers?
he hit 20 million subs.
Damn, a lot higher
Yeah,
than what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah,
then.
like 20.
More like a half.
He just hit 20 million. But I don't like him because he got famous off of switching around and moving countries and focusing different demographics
Yeah.
and acting like a 3-year-old.
I think
I'm famous.
I don't necessarily like all his videos. Sometimes I'll just watch one, and sometimes it'll make me laugh, depending
I
on
will
whatever
not watch
happens.
I've watched
but, like,
one of them.
You
and
gotta
clicked away.
respect his like ability to like see a demographic and just capitalize on
See,
it.
that's what
That's
my
the
next
thing, though,
point, I
is-
was going to say, he's obviously doing something that's working if he's got 250 million subscribers, almost.
The man's
You
a million.
guys want to know what happened? I mean, the way that it happened was the fact that he
And he started on COD.
moved to many different countries. And each country, like if you were to move to the UK, your ads in your demographic would switch. So all he really did was get famous off of moving around a little bit.
See,
I mean,
I
he
didn't
switched
know he moved
countries.
at all. I don't
Yeah,
follow him,
he's
so.
moved I think to 3 or 4 different countries. That's why his demographic is so large.
Maybe that's the whole reason he's moving.
I mean, he
Exactly.
does good professional videos, but I think they're for kids. I picture him as the John Cena of the WWE.
My little brother, he's 13. He loves him, and I can't stand him for the life of me. I fucking hate him. And I guess that's his target demographic.
Hate
Yep.
is the big word.
Hate is exactly what I mean.
Oh.
PewDiePie, to me, is trash. That's my personal
I think
opinion.
he's a gangster.
I feel bad for you then.
He's really
I don't
rich,
like his
bet.
videos. I just respect the grind.
Yeah, I respect him, but I don't like his videos.
Yeah, I mean, I can respect the fact that he's got 20 million subs, but I don't like him as a person or like his videos.
I honestly don't
That's a
think
whole
I've
different-
ever watched one of his videos.
I tried to watch one and left after 30 seconds. That's kind of the way that went.
Damn.
Like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I was like, what is so popular about this guy? What can I learn from him? Got 30 seconds in, decided there was nothing to learn and left.
His girlfriend's hot. She doesn't know any English, but she's hot.
Well, that's...
Yeah, his girlfriend hot. It's very hot. Yes. Payne did Happy Wheels. What a copycat.
I know. Slay me now. Slay
Yes.
me
See,
now.
Kill
what is
him.
the big deal with Happy Wheels? I've seen when
I
I
have
first
no
came
clue.
out-
It's actually very
It's
fun.
fun.
It's very fun.
But I know
Well, I
it's a
remember
lot-
playing that
My
game in, like,
video
8th
was the
grade.
first time I ever played it, and holy shit, I was freaking out. I had no idea what was happening, but it was so fun.
I used to play that to pass time. I could never imagine making money off of it.
What?
Oh, I would have loved.
I have
oh,
never
geez.
played it, never checked it out. And what the hell is Happy Wheels?
You
Watch
pretty
my
much drive a
video,
guy
Andy.
around in wheelchairs or bikes or whatever and try to kill them as morbidly as possible.
There's
That's exactly
obst-
what happens.
And actually, Payne, he uploaded his Happy Wheels video right when I recorded mine. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna upload it. Mine
Yeah, I
anymore.
woke up and I was like, I feel a disturbance in the force. John's gonna upload something today.
Yes, yes.
A disturbance in the force.
Now,
That's what
here's
we
the
call this
question,
now.
though. Who was first that day?
Payne.
I was first.
Payne uploaded right when I just finished recording mine.
But
Fucker.
did you have face cam?
Yeah,
Was the face cam facing directly to your face, or was it like a sideways view of your
it was
face?
like this.
Yeah.
All my face cams are just like this, and I'm
Yeah.
beautiful.
If you're gonna do a face cam, you gotta do it straight up, like looking right at you.
Yep.
So you saying I was wrong when I did a video about Wings of Redemption with the camera down here? Like, more down, facing up?
Well, listen, wings.
As
is
long
a-
as it's
Or,
focused
like,
towards your
down,
face, I don't think there's an issue.
Looking at my nostrils and the boogers.
Yeah, they get an in-depth view of your nose hairs.
Well,
I-
nice
I-
level
I
look
kinda
at your
did it
face.
in the style of what Lefty used to do. I had it to the side and pointed
I
up.
like Lefty that way.
Gay farmer
Right.
lefty. Have y'all seen that picture?
Gay farmer. No, Jesus.
Oh my
I've
God,
heard
hold
about it actually.
Yeah, I seen the picture.
Gay farmer lefty.
just
He
watched-
said he didn't pose. I think he posed.
I just finally
I don't
watched
know.
PK last night because they
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
work on
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah. I know
phone
what you're
and-
talking about now. Yeah,
It's on
yeah.
PK.
It totally looked like he
With the
posed.
cowboy hat?
It's so cheesy. No, wait, someone put a cowboy hat on him?
Dude, people edited the hell out of this, and they put like a dildo in the background, and they put a wheat hanging out of his mouth, and then he had a cowboy hat and a dildo in the background. That's how that one went.
Jesus Christ. No, I just saw the original picture.
Can you say deliverance much?
A little bit. Oh, here it is. I found the picture. I'm
That's a
gonna put it in
weird
the chat.
fucking movie.
You say deliverance?
Isn't that the one with the rape scene?
Yeah, it's the old movie, Burt
Mhm.
Reynolds and a few
All right,
others.
I put it
Yeah.
in the chat if you guys want to see that picture.
Image. Oh my. Alright, the hat's a little off, but I can respect the dildo thing. That's pretty well. Looks like it's actually on his... Well, alright. Nice.
Come on, you're making shit.
Scat, get on out.
No, I just heard like one of my USB ports called "da-dunk." I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh, you don't do that to a USB cord.
I like it.
No.
I have one last topic in my list. I kind of want to throw out there.
All right, I've got a couple
All
left
right.
over if we want to.
You know, since I'm screen capping this, do you think it's gonna be a problem if I upload this with a purple dildo in the background, or do I gotta edit that out?
I don't think it's a problem, but that's up to you.
Because where I got the screen capture covering the window for the hangout, now there's
The
picture
dildo
of
popped
Lefty.
If I was you, I would put a little black box over that.
Yeah, I
kinda
think
censor
I'd. Yeah, I don't think I want a purple dildo in the video.
That's usually not a good idea.
All right, so here's what I got. Between us four,
Wait, what have y'all talked about before I was gone?
We talked about a
before I
lot.
was
You've,
here.
we talked about
You missed a lot.
Machinima,
Okay.
ThatJuice, Keemstar's new network,
talked about Titanfall.
yeah, Nintendo Fusion,
Excuse me?
the new console they're gonna come up with. It's kind of like the Wii U.
Ah, it's gonna be stupid then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
so between us four, we need to think of a list. Top 5 shows of all time.
Are we talking TV shows or
TV shows.
web shows?
Is it a comedy? Are we talking drama?
Just straight up
Like-
TV
Well, I
shows.
guarantee you,
All right.
Walking Dead is gonna be in the top.
Breaking Bad better be on that fucking list.
No,
The
Walking Dead
Office.
is so much better than Breaking Bad. I watched one episode of Breaking Bad. I just couldn't get into it.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
The
Do we want to
Office-
do
I've seen the whole thing of The Office 6 times. It has to be on there.
But
something's wrong with that?
How
But
dare you?
if you ask
do we
anybody,
want to do?
Breaking Bad would
our
be,
five?
or not Breaking Bad, Walking Dead would be up on the top. somewhere.
Okay. Do we all agree Walking Dead should be on the list?
Yes.
Okay, Walking Dead.
Yeah.
What about
Breaking
Breaking Bad?
I say
Yeah.
yes.
I would go with yes on that one too.
No. If you were to go Netflix series added into that, House of Cards is pretty good.
That's
House of
really
Cards
good
is
too.
Great. I
Well,
love House of Cards. Now, has anybody watched Dexter? I love Dexter.
I heard it's really good. I haven't watched
I
it.
really like the first 2 seasons.
I've seen all the way up to season 8. Like I've been binge watching it for probably the past couple of weeks.
No,
So
I don't know if you
it's
guys
great,
watch
so.
much Fox or anything, but that show Bones, that show's pretty good.
I used to watch it a lot. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, Bones is. I don't know. I'm hesitant to say Bones because
Yeah, me too.
it's just another CSI kind of TV show.
Yeah.
See, going that route,
Hey.
if you were to pick CSIs, I'd say CSI Miami was the best out of all of those.
I don't know.
Here's one I really liked. I don't know if you guys watched it, but Prison Break.
Never watched.
I did not like Prison Break at all.
What?
I couldn't do
Wait.
it. I don't
Here.
know why.
Wait, I haven't watched it, but didn't they break out of prison and then get back into prison and break out again, like multiple times?
Yeah, it was like a repetitive bullshit thing.
Just 2 prisons they broke out of.
I'd say.
I mean, the last
That's so
season was pretty
stupid.
bad.
For another show, I'd say 2.5 Men before Ashton Kutcher.
Yes.
2.5
Before
Men with
Ashton
Charlie
Kutcher, it was
Sheen.
great.
Payne,
Excuse me?
do you like 2.5 Men? I really don't.
Okay.
Before Ashton Kutcher,
I mean,
it was
if
good.
I have nothing else to do and it's on, I'll watch it.
Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher just ruins it. I'm sorry, but
yeah, that was a thing. What about if we're talking Netflix series? What about Orange Is the New Black? Did any of you guys
That was
watch
a good
that?
one. That was a good one.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. But it's been reluctant to actually look at it. I haven't watched that yet either.
It's just like an all-chick prison, and they're pretty much all lesbians, and that's
Yeah,
kinda
there's
like
some
it.
lesbian
I've seen like a
stuff. There's
preview of it.
There's some nudity. There's some lesbians. It's all good. It's
some
a guy
nudity
show.
that you'd rather not see, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you
it's-
get what you get.
So more or less, if you know the show Oz from HBO, it's like a female version of Oz.
Have y'all seen Scandal?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
Have you guys, any of y'all watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Fox?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I've got I have
wait,
Time Warner
no, I've
Cable,
seen a
so
couple
we get like the
episodes
DVR,
of
and
that.
it's pretty
That's
good.
Andy Samberg,
Mm.
isn't it, or what's it?
Yeah, it's the Andy Samberg cop show.
Yeah, I've seen
I
a
like
couple
it.
episodes. That's a pretty good show.
I've watched all the episodes that are on the.
He won
on
like a
demand.
Golden Globe for that. I might want to watch
Yeah,
that.
it's a really good show. I enjoy it a lot. And then I mean, if we're talking top 5, there's got to be Family Guy.
No, of course.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me put Family Guy on there.
Brian.
Alright, so
Brian.
right now we got Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, Family Guy, and Office.
You gotta have Simpsons in there, man. I mean, come on, they're going on. Like, they're going
Simpsons.
on.
I don't like The Simpsons nearly as much as I do Family Guy.
Aren't they going
Simpsons
on
is
over
good.
30 years now? I mean, I think that
Like
that
20.
show came
yeah.
out in like what 84.
Yeah, it's
Like-
been around a while.
Like super late 80s, yeah.
Do you guys
I,
want to add The Simpsons?
I don't think it deserves a spot on the list as much as Family Guy does, but
Family Guy.
Are we talking about like best shows of all time or best
Yeah,
shows
all time.
now?
I'd say
I
if
don't
you
think
were
The Simpsons have the power that they have now.
if you were
Like, it's
doing
not
like a
as-
top 20, they'd be on the list maybe, but not a top 5.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Simpsons is The Simpsons. I mean, some episodes are funny, some of them are a complete miss. It's just kind of here and there,
Yeah.
at
know
least
what,
in my
I'm-
opinion.
I'm just going to add it just because it has a big ego.
Did
So sorry, I got one more
House of
slot.
Cards get thrown off that list?
There's
Can we
one
make this a
slot
top
left.
10? Because top
Yeah.
5 sounds
Make
so
sure House of
stressful.
Cards is on that because that's a good show.
House of Cards is great. I love that
Okay,
show.
House of
Second
Cards, let's
season
go.
coming next month.
Is it coming out next
I
month?
believe so.
Good. I've been waiting. Like,
Now-
I just
Can we
I know.
transition from best TV show to best movie?
Oh, okay,
we could make a transition.
okay.
I really like this now. All right.
I think the Star Wars whole series was
Oh.
I,
I farted.
This might be odd. I have never seen one Star Wars movie.
You
good.
gotta
Alright,
see
go
at least
outside,
the
take a lap,
original.
and think about what you said.
No.
You at
Here,
least gotta see the original.
do you know the movie The Goonies?
No.
Yes, with Sloth and
Now,
the children.
everybody that I talk to thinks it's odd that I've never seen The Goonies.
Yeah, the Goonies is a cult classic. The
I haven't seen it.
Star Wars is a cult classic. I mean, I was born way after both those.
I've
and
never
seen them.
watched Star Trek. I've never watched Star Wars. I've never watched The Goonies.
Well, Star
Alright.
Trek's a little bit different. That's like
Star
Alright,
Trek.
do we want to go for movies that are on Netflix or just movies in general?
Just movies.
Okay, because there's a really good one. It's got a really shitty review, but it's really good. It's on Netflix.
What's
I
the
don't
name
know.
of it?
Yeah, Spaceballs. It's a spoof of fucking Star Wars.
Oh, that movie.
Spaceballs
That
is the
movie's
best.
another good movie.
Spaceballs.
Oh.
I love Spaceballs.
Wait, how have you seen Star Wars but not Spaceballs, Andy?
I've seen Spaceballs.
I know. How have you seen? I mean, did I say that backwards?
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
said it
John
completely.
Candy's
Oh.
that, man. John Candy's the shit.
I know, but you got to. Oh, it makes it
Go
even
to
better.
ludicrous
if,
speed.
if you've seen Star Wars and then you watch Spaceballs after, it makes it so much better because it's just like a giant spoof.
It's like the
of it.
best spoof ever.
Yeah, it's a giant spoof of Star Wars.
Another great movie.
Sharknado.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Fucking NATO.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. She's
God,
amazing.
Tina, eat your food. God,
Eat the frickin' food.
eat your food, Tina.
Then there's Lord of the Rings is a good series. It's pretty
That's a good
popular.
one.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
Dark Knight.
know. I don't like Batman. That's not my kind of thing.
Ooh.
I can't. I don't like Batman.
You don't like the Joker?
I went to see that movie and walked out of the theater.
Wait,
was in the theater and walked
The Dark
out.
Knight? The Dark
Yes.
Knight.
I think
You walked out.
the only movie
did.
I've ever walked out of was a movie Harrison Ford, I believe, was in. It was What Lies Beneath.
Oh.
That's a early 2000s movie. I walked out of that.
I think I
one.
watched an hour and a half worth of The Dark Knight and got up and was like, I'm bored and left.
So you almost watched the whole movie and just left.
Yeah, pretty much. They were. I was like, because I tried to stick it out. I was that bored. I was like, well, maybe it'll get better. Well, maybe it'll get better.
What was your problems with it?
I've just never been a Batman fan. I've never really followed comics or DC or anything like that or whatever, whoever the hell they are. Marvel, fucking. I've never been a comic kind of person at all.
I mean, I've never was a comic person, but I always was like a superhero.
But for some reason, I can
fan.
get into like animes, like fucking Naruto and shit.
Okay,
like,
what
I don't
about
know.
what
I
about the
can get
Iron
into
Man
that.
series?
Iron Man? I love Iron Man.
I didn't really like 2, but I liked 1 and 3 really much.
Now, what do we think about Transformers? Because their first two movies were decent, and the
I
last
don't
one
like
sucked.
why people just shit on Transformers, but I enjoyed it. You know, the second one was. Well, I mean, wait. All right, so it's Transformers 2 was Dark Side of the Moon. Something like
yes.
that. And
Something
third
like that.
one was like the.
I think they were all decent movies. The third one wasn't as good as the first two, but
I can't
think
knock Transformers
Yeah.
considering they were filmed within like 10 minutes of my house. So
Oh yeah, that
because
kind of
they filmed parts of it in Pontiac, Michigan. I'm like 10 minutes from there because I work in Pontiac. So
I'm sorry, I had to go get some ice water because I couldn't believe he didn't... Dark Knight. What?
Dude, it was the trashiest movie I ever saw.
Oh, I'm a dog chasing cars.
well, John, basically he can just say he's not Batman.
That one hurt. That one hurt me a little bit.
I'm sorry,
That's cool.
it's just not my cup of tea. Like,
Where
that's not where I
is
come from.
Harvey
I've never followed
Dent?
it.
Up your ass.
I've just never followed all that. Like, I can't get into comics.
God, I love the Joker. Shit.
I don't like the Joker though. It's so stupid. It's the continuous bad guy good guy scheme. That's all it is.
Yeah, it was just Heath Ledger's performance as him that really got me.
Yeah, if the Joker wasn't there, but shit.
I don't follow movies based on actors personally. Like, there's a few that I will see because there's certain actors in it, but normally that's not the way I go.
I didn't
about
even
it.
know. I didn't even know it was Heath Ledger like originally because it didn't
How
even.
did you miss that?
It just didn't really. I never really I just saw this guy with makeup. He just looked all crazy and shit. I never make the connection. Hey, he was that British guy that was in A Knight's Tale and stuff like that. I'm like, no way that's him. And then it finds out it's him. I'm like, that motherfucker can act.
Well, see,
He
here's
even
the thing,
told
though.
me.
Jack Nicholson did tell him that he would need to get psychological help after getting so deep into that part.
Well, yeah, he's a method character. He literally
And
lived the life of the Joker.
There was a clip of Jack Nicholson. He was walking out of somewhere, and reporters were talking to him about it. And the only thing he was saying is, "I warned him." That's all he would say.
Yeah.
Keith Ledger
Okay.
surprised me being the Joker, like the
Wait,
Malcolm
did you
in the
say
Middle dad
Keith?
to the Breaking Bad.
Did you just
Wait,
did you just say
fuck by
Keith Ledger?
Did I?
Yes.
That's a different man.
Maybe.
I don't know who Keith
All
Ledger
right.
is.
So, what movies
I'm-
are on our list right now?
Shit.
I wasn't keeping track.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
I think
now.
John has the pen and paper, don't you?
I know that's what I'm. John, you had one job.
I was doing it for the shows, but I didn't get a new piece of paper. Okay.
Wait. So, have you seen The Dark Knight Rises?
No.
Oh, fuck this list. I don't want to write.
Well, shit.
All right. Fuck the list. Just going
Well,
solo
might as
here.
well just talk about movies.
It's
then.
like that
Goddamn.
that meme you see,
Movie
with,
talk.
the little cartoon guy. You see the papers flying above his head. He's like, "Fuck this." Oh wait, I need those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck this shit. Oh wait, I need those. That's a good one. Seen it on Facebook and shit. But I don't know. Some of my favorite movies, like I liked all the Fast and the Furious movies. Those were my kind of movies. I love those.
I've never watched one of those.
Really?
I saw Fast Five.
Go to hell. That's all I have to say.
Hey, I was
How have you
glad-
not seen one of those
I was-
movies?
Go to hell for not
I was
liking
actually
the
glad that they brought Letty back in the last one.
They did, and that was a great movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually
I
watched
wanted
that a
to make
couple
sure.
weeks
Yeah,
ago.
it was a great movie. I don't like how she changed. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. The Letty that I knew was the one that was just a fucking gangbang street racer from Fast and Furious, and that was not maybe gangbang, but you know.
Yeah, and then they had to bring her back with amnesia and all this crap, and she didn't.
Yeah, they had to bring her back with amnesia, and she's working for the bad guy that's trying to kill. She's trying to kill the person that started her where she was.
At least in the end of the movie, she ended up right where she should be.
Ghost 2.
She ended up back as the same old Letty in the end of the movie. So
Call of Duty Ghost 2 is gonna be just like the.
Where the hell are you getting Call of Duty Ghost 2?
I've explained it in the past show. I don't want to talk about it. It's gonna be a terrible campaign. I can already.
I don't
tell
even play
you
the
how
Call of Duty campaigns. I go straight to multiplayer and never play the campaign.
I play
That's
the
how I play
campaign
games.
before I play multiplayer.
Except
I
the
refuse.
War campaign. Amazing.
The
I
what?
never liked Treyarch's campaigns. If I did sit down and play them, I didn't like Treyarch's campaigns.
I think World at War and then Black Ops 1 have the best campaigns.
Black Ops 2's campaign was weak.
What the fuck? What about Infinity War, the Modern Warfare fucking campaign?
No, we're
I
talking
didn't.
about
I
Treyarch
it was
titles.
pretty
Calm.
good, but
Oh my god. I'm out of topics. What do you guys got?
Does anybody else have anything? I got a couple that are left over we could use.
yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so how many of you guys, I don't know if any of you really follow like esports, like Call of Duty competitive, that kind of shit, MLG.
yeah.
And I talked to John about this one a little bit before the show. Should those players be signed to contracts? Because over the past couple of weeks, there's been a whole lot of roster changes and drama.
Yeah, I think it shouldn't be that easy just to jump ship and.
There is some
Well,
of
the
them
thing
groups
is-
though. Don't they have to sign a contract when they get with the groups? And I know,
But there's no
Optic's
no
not one of
time.
them.
Yeah, but there's no time constraint. Excuse me. But there's no
Yeah.
time constraint to it. Like, if you are playing a legitimate sport like football, baseball, basketball, soccer,
Yeah,
there are 7 to 10-year contracts or 5-year contracts or whatever for this amount of money over that much time. Should there be gaming contracts to say you're going to play for us for 2 tournaments, maybe not even a span of time, but a certain amount of tournaments that they play with the team before they can leave?
I think there
Or
should be a
resign.
little bit of a restriction on that because I mean they went like within a week they changed like 3 or 4 different players.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's been, I think, 6 or 7 roster changes in the past 36 hours.
I mean at least Scumpy
Like,
came back.
Scump left Optic, went to Envy, and within a week went back to Optic.
Now see,
I mean,
so there's some people though that they don't actually realize that he left willingly. He didn't get dropped.
I know, he left. He wanted to
Yeah, he
leave
just
because
packed
he
up
was
his shit and
angry.
left.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm assuming they worked their shit out and he's back. So
But that's the thing, though. Like, you can't just get pissed off and leave.
yeah,
Like, that's not how you handle things. That's nowhere near mature or anything like that. Like, you can't just be like, oh, well, fuck it, I'll go to the other team.
didn't he put
I'll
out a
go to our
couple
biggest
tweets
enemy.
like bashing Nade Shot?
Yeah,
Well.
he completely jumped all over Nate's shot shit, and then everybody took him back like it was no big deal. And I think that there should be repercussions for him.
Yeah, a
because
little
that's
bit.
bullshit.
Like they say, he was mad because he was supposed to be getting a team of his own and it didn't happen. And
I think that was really like a childish move on Scumpy's part, but
yeah,
I'm not Scumpy. I can't tell him what to do, but you gotta at least stick through the shit and figure your stuff out with people that you've been with for years on end.
I just figure, hey, if Optic Hex tells you you can't get your team right now, deal with it because it's his group. He's the one that started this whole shit. He knows how to run it effectively. If he's gonna say something's not gonna work for right now, let it go.
And I completely agree with Hex. Like the PK that Hex was on, everything he said, I agreed with him. I've kind of followed Hex here and there. I kind of go to his YouTube channel every now and again. I mean, I don't like stalk him, but I think that he is smart. I think he's done a really great thing with esports.
Yeah,
I mean,
Would be cool.
he obviously
What?
knows what he's doing. If Optic is still around and still,
he's run the most effective esports team there is.
yeah. I mean,
For
Wings of Redemption actually
10
had it
years.
wrong. He said it was a couple of years since Optic actually won a tournament. I think last year they actually won something.
I think he's talking about the big tournament, whichever one it is that comes in the spring.
We got 2
Because there was
Mr.
one, I forget what it was, but it was probably earlier in the year that they won because I was actually watching it on
There's
Twitch.
an imposter.
I just forget which one it was.
I think Wings is more or less generalizing the larger tournaments, like the $1 million payout tournaments
Oh,
for.
yeah, okay.
Are there
the,
2 of me in here?
Yeah.
Yes, there's 2 of you in
Yeah.
here.
My God.
You know what would be cool though if
You should fix yourself.
it would be cool if teams can trade players.
that was actually suggested. I know where that came from. I'm not gonna say anything, but
he was.
I think trading of players would be cool to see what they're worth to other people.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we'll give you Scumpy for I can't even think of another esports player.
But like, would they trade like with money? Like, because like
No. You say I'll give you this player for that player, like the
guess, yeah.
NBA does it,
yeah.
or any professional sports team. I think if MLG wants to really be recognized as a major league sport, that they need to have contracts, be able to trade, have a cap on how much they can spend, so they don't just buy the best team like the fucking Yankees. And
Miami Heat.
yeah, I mean, I think that there needs to be limits to that. Like, I think that there really needs to be a set contract, a set amount of time, and they need to be professional about it. Because right now, they're not exactly professional about it.
Yeah, they got a lot of work before they can actually get back to where they used to be.
And you know, that kind of stuff would really, I mean, it might push some people out, but it would bring in a whole new group of people.
Well, it would stop.
I think that
it would
be
stop
good
this,
to cut out.
jumping back and forth kind of shit too.
Yeah, and I mean, they could have, like, it's been mentioned, maybe try having a draft for players.
Might solve a lot
Have
of
a draft.
problems.
Yeah, I mean, say, all right, we want to pick you. You'll play for us for this amount of time, and then you'll go on your merry way. You can get traded or drafted to wherever else. I think that's how they should do it, personally.
New topic.
And then the last one that I have written down is I was watching y'all's episode 11, and I don't know exactly where it was brought up or whatever, but console versus PC gaming.
Ooh.
That's a point for me.
Let the war begin.
I started playing like a lot of PC stuff lately. Well, I mean, all right. Whenever I mean by PC, I mean like Gary's Mod, like Prop Hunt and stuff like that.
When I say PC gaming, I mean people that play like only on PC. Like, that's all I play. That's all I personally play is PC only. I don't. My brother has an Xbox 360. I don't touch it.
I really can't comment on that too much because the only thing I've ever played on PC was DayZ, and that was on my older computer, which was really shitty and it lagged like crazy. So I have no perspective.
What are your
about
general
PC
thoughts? Like, I mean, do you?
I mean, I'm not going to knock it.
I think it
I don't really
opens up to a wider spectrum. Maybe.
That's the thing, is I think that PC gaming, the ability to make
There's really
mods, the ability to change texture packs, the ability to make games look better than they would natively on a console is what gives PC the upper hand.
I give people credit just for learning the controls on the damn thing. I mean, you got like what 20 different.
Yeah.
You got the Xbox, but has
it's not as bad.
you
Like,
got the Xbox controller that has like what 10 buttons, and then
I have one right here. Hold on.
And-
And
and then you got the PC, which you gotta hit like
The
20
Xbox
different
One
buttons
controller.
to do what you
all
gotta
right,
do.
we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 buttons,
Yeah,
15,
I got
16,
14.
17. It's
Wait,
17 buttons.
I got 14.
Yeah, and you got like
How the hell do you get 14? You got to start in a home button and a select button.
see, you got like
Those all
twice
still
that
count.
on a PC because you gotta use your keyboard and your mouse, and then
Well, a regular keyboard's 112 keys.
and there's no aim assist, right?
No. I mean, everything is based on mouse input.
Yeah.
That's
And-
called skill.
Yeah, it's called
Now
skill.
see, this is a good mouse to have for something like that, trackball.
That is what?
I don't understand how the trackball works. Like, I have a...
Well, see, you
adjustable
you move your
keyboard
mouse
gaming.
right here with the ball, so you can actually move it a lot better than you can with moving the mouse around.
So you don't even have to move it around. You just use the ball.
Yeah,
See,
it's
I've
just,
got this mouse right here, and it's
So it's kind of like that giant nipple that they used to put in the middle of keyboards.
Yes.
on
it just
laptops.
kind of
Yeah.
sits. Well, no, I still got a wheel on here for moving the pages up and down, but my
Right.
mouse is just this ball right here.
He's talking about, you remember the old laptops with the keyboard? They had that little button in the middle that you used to scroll around with?
One of my first.
Trap.
I had an IBM ThinkPad that had a little thing in the middle like that.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I think he's mentioning.
I'm the cheapest motherfucker on the show. I got this Chinese gaming mouse.
I'm using this
hold on now.
generic thing that came with my
No.
Dell thing.
What
so
I mentioned earlier
get on
about
my level.
sponsorships, Logitech. You want to sponsor me? I got your webcam. I got your mouse. I got keyboards from them. I used to have microphones from Logitech. Sponsor me, man.
I will
Sweet
tattoo
bitch.
your shit on my body.
Now, like
What?
my mouse, I'm a cheap motherfucker. When it comes to it, I am. And I'm usually that kind of person, even if it has a bad review, I'll buy it and try it if it's cheap. Like this mouse right here, it was, I think, $30 when I got it, but it's adjustable DPI. I can turn it all the way down to how much motion it picks up to turn it all the way up with one button.
My problem
It came
is
with weights. It came, I mean,
my problem is I can't have a wired mouse because I have so much other shit plugged into my computer already, like my keyboard. I got an interface for my mic plugged into it. I got 2 webcams now. I got another adapter so I can have a third monitor.
I got a cheap $30
I mean-
backlit keyboard.
I have, this one actually came with removable weights. Like you can put these in or out, and it adds
the
weight to
weight.
the mouse.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like, because this mouse, if I take these out, I could literally, like, be playing with it normally and throw it against the wall on accident.
Yeah.
It's that light. But, I mean, this adds, like, I think 6 ounces to it or something like that, which is perfect, so. I don't know, it's kind of a personal preference thing when it comes to a mouse. I personally like having a wired one for gaming, at least serious PC gaming, because
Well, the connection's
That's,
probably a little stronger with the wire too. Just like
the connection is stronger and it picks up more movement than a normal
just
one would.
like
for the
if
fact
you
of
take Xbox
it's-
controllers, you get the wire controller versus the wireless. The connection is slightly a little stronger on a wired controller than it is wireless.
The wired controller does provide much better reflex or responsiveness, and that's the same thing
Yeah,
with the mouse.
'cause it's
I mean,
going-
anything over wires has to transmit itself and come back.
It's going directly
Anything with
to
a
it.
wire,
It's not
it's
just
immediate. Yes.
It's faster. You know, it's just going like straight shot right to it versus
Yeah.
through the air.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Do you like the Razer products? Kinda like
You know,
that,
honestly, if
is
I could afford them, I would own them. But they're too expensive for what they are.
Same here. I mean, the fucking mouse pad is like 25 bucks.
The extended link mouse pad that I want from them is $35, and that's something I'd be willing to spend my money on to put my keyboard and my mouse on there, because if you look at that on the bottom of my fucking mouse, the little pads has like dust and dirt and shit all over it, that would stop that. But it's not a big enough issue for me to actually invest that much money in it. If I ever started making money off of YouTube, though, I'd probably buy one.
Well, speaking of YouTube and whatnot, we're talking about electronics. If you guys do any like vlog style videos or any videos where you show yourself, what kind of cameras do you use?
Personally, this one.
See, I've done that, but I mean, I
got the Logitech C920 where I did my face cam Happy Wheels video.
right now I
I've
have
got a-
the Canon SX160. It's DSLR, but I just did my taxes. I'm getting like $4,100 back, so I'm gonna get me.
I'm gonna be getting about $1,600 back, and a lot of that's going into my computer. I'm probably putting another $600 into my computer
Well,
on top of the $1,000.
I'm getting 1,000 just for claiming my daughter, and I made like 55 grand.
mine.
I made 55 grand last year. So I mean, I'm gonna get the. I seen Charles St. Michael. He uses the Canon Rebel T4i.
Rebels are fucking amazing.
And
I will say
that
I've
camera
used
is
one.
like $500, and I've wanted it ever since I found out what he was using. Because the picture,
Don't they have a T6 model?
possibly, but I mean the
I
picture
thought
is
that
just
they had
amazing.
a T4 and a T6.
And what I like about it is, unlike mine, it has the screen that flips out. You know, I got
Right.
an older Handycam here. The screen flips out just like this one, so you can have it.
My
facing
issue
this
with
way.
that is if you knock it the wrong way, that shit fucking breaks. Falls right the hell
But
off.
that's why I like, because you can
Yes.
actually see what you're doing.
And that's one marketing shot for it, and that's kind of a point.
It makes
and
it
I get that.
easier to get yourself right in the center of it and everything, which with this one, you know, I got to try and line it up, and then I got to record a quick clip to see if I'm in center and in focus and all that, and then delete it and then start my video. And
Personally, I would rather have the reliability and the durability of having the screen included and take the time to do the extra test shots.
Well, the other
That's
thing
my
I like
personal
about
opinion. But
like this slot right here, I don't know how good you guys could probably read that, but there's no mic input slot there. right there.
Okay.
And with that one, I got a wireless clip-on mic that I could use, and I could actually use that with that camera, possibly.
Right.
Or even I got a wired one too I could use, which that's what I like because I'm not using the mic on the camera. I'm using one that's actually on me, picking up my voice. So that's another.
The camera
thing
you're using right now, is it more of an entry-level photography camera, or is it was it supposedly higher end when you bought it?
It's about $200 or so. I mean, it's one of your entry-level DSLRs. It does a great job, but I mean, if John, you saw my last video, I don't know if you noticed, but there was like a little white dot right in the center of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually...
Is that a recording pixel, or what was it?
I don't know what it is. It's not something on my lens or on the screen. It's something like a piece of dirt or something somehow got into the lens, and I can't...
Or maybe it was on your face.
I can't take off the lens on this camera either. It's fixed on there, so... And that's
Right.
another thing I like about it. You can switch out the lenses on the T4i, so...
That is a point with it. I mean, like,
So-
I don't do a whole lot of, like, vlogging or anything like that, and if I do, I've got a 720p webcam that it works. It's like a Microsoft Lifecam. I don't really plan on spending a lot of money to upgrade it unless I have the money to blow.
Camera
But-
I mean, the mic
When
for this camera, this webcam that I'm using, though, it just kind of sucks. I mean, I turned the
Oh,
volume
the mic
down.
on this webcam blows. That's why I have my
I mean,
little
with this Hangout, I'm
scale.
able to use this mic. I mean, Woody's gamer
Right.
tag. I know I mention it a lot, John, but I got the Shure SM7B, same mic that
Makes
Woody's
that damn
got.
comment every fucking show. I swear to God, he makes that comment every
Hey, I
show.
like bragging
Wait, what?
about
I'm
having
rocking
the best mic out of the group. I can't help it. What can I say?
I'm rocking the blue snowball. It
Well-
was cheap when I got it.
I used to
I
have
spent
it.
$400 on this
I
mic.
got the Yeti now.
Goddamn.
I like the Yeti.
And yes, I've also
You
made
bought
this
it, man.
crack too. It's the same mic that Michael Jackson used.
I heard that one earlier.
But
But,
it's a good
yeah.
mic. I mean, listen to my voice. Look how clear it sounds. It's perfect.
Sounds sexy.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, like, I don't know how I sound to you guys, but, like, with my snowball, I mean, after I kind of edit my audio a little bit, I sound decent. So,
Yeah.
Deep in there.
I mean, I don't know how things sound there, but,
Yes.
like, source-wise, it might not sound the best, but after I edit it, it sounds just about the same and clear.
Well,
I mean,
I got these
I'm
earbuds
not
in
an
there.
audiophile.
These earbuds don't really do too great for regular audio. They kind of make it sound a little different anyway. So
Kind of monotone.
You
yeah,
want some skull candy earbuds?
Yeah.
actually, I don't even know what brand these are, but
What are they? They look like skull candies, personally. That's what I see them as, but I don't know.
I don't even think it says on there. Oh, they're Sony.
Oh, okay.
Communist.
I think the iPhone earbuds, the new ones, are great. These right here, their new design is actually really nice.
Well, I do.
Yeah,
have-
yeah, I
how it
like it a
sits
lot.
in your ear.
It feels.
I can't
I
reach
don't
them,
know.
but I do have my
It
my
feels good, I
Asteroid
don't know.
50s. I could actually use them, but
Yeah. See, the thing with these, though, is they actually, for such a small thing that goes in your ear, they provide really good bass.
yeah,
They provide
those
they
kind
provide
of
a good range.
those kind tend to not stay in my ear, so I gotta kind of use the ones that got the little thing on the end of it like that.
Right, and I have that same issue. Like, if I was to run with these, they fall out.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm doing, like, general walking around, or, like, if I'm in the store, or if I'm cleaning the house, these are good. These seem to stick pretty well.
So yeah,
Screw the $100 Beats earbuds.
Yeah.
that's one problem I don't have. If I want to turn music on, well, I live alone except for my daughter when she's here on the weekends, so I can just blast music whatever the hell I want. So
Yeah, I've got a like a $40 2.1 speaker system, but it's loud. I mean, like, the bass push is pretty good.
yeah,
so,
mine.
I mean,
I
can
got.
turn it up.
Let's see, how many speakers do I have here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's got about 5.
So you have a
speakers.
5.1.
Yeah, I mean, yet again, Logitech. Hey, they make a good product. What can I say?
Trying to get sponsorship right here.
I think Logitech actually does make good products. I
They do. Yeah.
have a mouse of theirs. Their wireless mouses aren't exactly the best, but that's a different.
My
Always go wired. Wired everything. Wired headsets, wired mouse.
my other
These are
webcam
wired.
actually is same webcam that Woody's gamer tag uses too.
And lefty. And
The same
lefty.
one Michael
Lefty
Jackson
uses-
used,
Yep,
Andy.
yep,
Is
yep.
it the same
Yeah,
webcam
Michael
Michael Jackson
Jackson.
used?
It's the same one Lefty uses. I know that much.
Payne, I don't think Michael Jackson used webcam unless you're one of the kids just like Macaulay Culkin that he's hanging around.
No, he didn't hold the camera. Jake did.
Hanging around.
I just like little children just play around. I got some candy in the back, you know. You can make some music, you know.
Damn, we managed to cover mic talk and webcam talk before
And Michael Jackson.
Woody went down with a sentence.
And Woody's.
They went from microphones to Michael Jackson and
Hey,
children.
and Michael Jackson always got off easy, so apparently he was a smooth criminal.
And so did the kids. Oh! I'm sorry.
Michael Jackson always got
But
off
Macaulay
easy, if you know
Culkin
what that
admitted
means.
though
You can
that he
spin that two ways.
Macaulay Culkin admitted that he never tried anything with him once ever. So
He had a creepy little, creepy
I
fucking
mean,
little
that
dude.
kid
I don't
that
know.
sued him a long time ago, that could have been all fake just to get money because people do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was brought up, but I think it was ultimately shot down. And I was done with
Yeah.
Michael Jackson as soon as he went white.
Yeah.
That was the end of the line.
Remember,
for
he
me.
said it was a skin condition.
It's a skin condition. I got chance to color
Yeah.
because I was born with a problem where my skin eventually turns white. Don't hate on me, okay?
Yeah, and that motherfucker had so much plastic surgery, his nose
And then he
fell
makes
off.
a-
Did you guys
He
ever
makes
see
a
the South
song-
Park episode where they had
Yeah.
Kanye
Yes.
West and he was a gay fish? I love
Oh,
that
wait,
to
what?
this day.
Gay? What? I gotta see that video.
It's on YouTube. If you type in Kanye West gay fish, it's like at the end of an episode, and he was a song. It was like a song. It was amazing.
Holy shit. That sounds...
You know, I actually did a
Matt
video.
Stone and Trey Parker are geniuses.
I did a video a couple years back when I was in that group, and we got a guy that can do the Arnold Schwarzenegger impression perfect. And he actually had a friend of his. He could do a perfect Michael Jackson impression. I might actually put that video back up, but it was right after Michael Jackson died, and the guy was acting like he faked his death and all this stuff because tax reasons, and he's gonna wait 5 years and come back. And
Someone needs to do a
And-
series of
well,
Michael Jackson plays Call of Duty games.
he actually started singing "You Are Not Alone," and it wasn't too bad.
like,
I mean, the guy does
can he
such a
sing-
good
can he
impression.
sing like him?
He could actually sing like him too a little bit.
See, that's
I mean,
always a cool
His
thing.
voice,
Like,
I'll say it wasn't 100% Michael Jackson, but it was like 95.
yeah, it's really
Yeah,
cool
I'll be
whenever
right
you can
back.
impersonate someone and like sing like him. Like my friend that he can talk and sound like Justin Bieber, and then he sings very identical to Justin Bieber.
Mitch, if you're watching, work on your I was gonna say, fuck.
Just work on it.
Work on your Michael Jackson impression. There you go.
Does he have one?
Michael Jackson impression? No,
Yeah.
but he should.
He should.
He should.
I thought you were telling him to work on it as if it already existed, but it was a little rusty. Just no,
No.
Mitch, stop what you're doing right now. Create a Michael Jackson
Put
impersonation.
Peter Griffin on hold. Just do
Just-
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, just Michael Jackson, who will be your new gamer tag. It'll go crazy. You just go into lobbies and be like, "Yeah, you faggot." Like,
Yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
you
that
wanna
juice
go-
just tweeted. We had over 500 channels applied for partnership. Please wait. We will contact you. Working all night.
Oh wait, Payne, did you hear about Keemstar's network?
Yeah.
Oh, John.
I gotta
Yeah.
accept it.
There you go. That's
You
pretty
accept it?
cool, man.
They tweeted. Did they tweet it out or what?
Yeah.
Or what happened? Oh, sweet. Gotta check
I mean,
out
it was
later.
it was like a direct tweet to you, and it said to direct message them.
My bad, guys. Guys got to piss when a guy's got to piss.
yep.
But-
I know.
Oh, you mean like
Don't do
Lefty
like-
says you broke the seal?
or don't do it like iFly where he pissed in the bottle during PKA.
Yeah, that was a
But
thing.
see, nobody would have really known
You
about
know,
that
I
if he wouldn't have
actually-
said that.
I have iFly added on Skype. Me and him talk regularly.
If he would have
What?
never said that, though, nobody would ever have known.
He
It's
said
not even.
which
It's not
page-
even bad.
Yeah, it's fuck.
I mean, I watched that episode live
the
when they
ones.
did it, and I didn't know shit.
Yeah. I don't. This is kind of a topic. I don't know if any of you guys follow Mr. Technical Difficult, but his channel got removed.
I heard
Yeah.
about that.
it's his fault.
It got removed. Is it
They
because of the
terminated
tag
his.
thing?
He got three strikes
Yeah, it was
back to
because
back,
he was
and
falsely
they,
tagging.
That's why I warned you guys to take off your tags.
see-
in the description,
No,
just in
no,
case.
it's use faulty tags.
But John,
My tag-
that's why I told you I don't put tags in my description, so I'm set.
I don't know, I'm just-
originally you're not supposed to, but networks are like
And see,
like Machinima. Never mind. I'm not gonna-
do you know with that whole copyright strike thing that people were getting? Like Wings of Redemption had a couple hundred videos flagged for copyright.
Well, yeah, that's a
And
monetization
I got
system.
0.
I did too.
I got
Now,
almost
okay,
300 videos. I had 0
12.
strike.
I
I
got
have
4.
50. I have 50, and none of them got even a fucking second thought. But
I got like 4 of them. Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all remember when the whole new monetization thing was coming around where your video would be under review?
Right.
Mhm.
That was supposed to start on, if I'm not mistaken, January 9th or 10th.
Yep.
It has. It has.
How do you know if that video is under review? Because every video I've uploaded hasn't gone under review.
Well,
They've
well,
been saying
What
it.
would happen is you won't be able to
The thing is-
monetize it for like 2 days or so.
But
Mine are immediately
the
monetized as
thing
I
is,
upload
like,
them.
it's immediately monetized, but whenever I look at my thing, for the first 2 days, I wouldn't have gained. I don't gain anything from the video, and then the third day comes around and I start gaining money after those views.
Are you talking about like analytic-wise? If you look at the analytics for a video?
Yeah.
'Cause mine
Yeah,
are all supposedly immediately
Well,
monetized.
Here's the thing,
Oh, no,
Pang, your
it says
analytics,
it's monetized,
your
but-
analytics don't start counting automatic. Like you won't be able to see it as soon as you post the video.
I know, but like, if I check, I can check the timeline, like the lifespan of the video, and it can tell me how much I've earned this day and that day. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But the way they were talking though is that you wouldn't be able to monetize it for 2 days.
I mean, I can look at my like last 3 videos and then just look at it, and it'll be flatlined for 2 days, and then it will have a little spike where it starts getting money. Awkward silence.
Are we out of topics?
I'm out of topics.
I hate to be the person that kills the show being the guest, but my friend just texted me, and somebody that we grew up with, there's an ambulance outside my mom's house. So,
Ooh.
Oh shit.
yeah, that's kind of a thing. So,
Do you guys want to end it?
yeah, I think this is kind of the end of it anyways. We are out of topics. It's been fun, though.
Then. If you guys enjoyed the podcast show, click that like button, and if you want to sponsor the show, message me. It's hardly any money. And go ahead, guys, if you want to promote anything, any of your videos, go ahead.
Just check out my channel. Figure he'll put a link in the description somewhere since that was guest, but you don't have to. But Jordan Goes Gaming. Hope you enjoyed.
Woo!
I'm out.
Insomniac.
Yeah, I'm bringing back a couple of my series. You know, I really haven't done too much lately, and my content's been lacking. But I'm starting to get my regular content back. So anybody that does or is subscribed to my channel, check it out. I'm bringing back about 3 or 4 weekly series, and I'm gonna stick to it this time for more than just a week. So,
Hopefully. Pain.
All right, guys. I enjoyed it. I appreciate being on the show.
Alright, if you guys want to see, what's his name? God damn it, I'm a terrible person. Jordan! If you want to see Jordan in next week's show once again, I think I'm going to make him a permanent host if he wants to. Yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed, and peace!
And bug race.
Yep.